Hey everyone, welcome to another 5-Minute Leader. Today I want to talk about this idea of building consensus on leadership teams. Now I've worked with a lot of different leadership teams over the years, and oftentimes I come across leadership teams where they say, we want to build consensus. We want everybody to agree before we move forward. And that's not the right approach. If you are seeking to build consensus, you are going to take more time, more energy, and more resources than you need. Now, it doesn't mean you need to ignore everybody else's feedback and opinion, but you don't need everybody to agree before you make a decision. So what's the right approach? Disagreements happen, debates happen. I encourage them. I love debate. I love having these discussions with my kids, with my family, with friends, with companies that I work with. My job is not to agree with everybody. It's to push organizations and employees and leaders to be future ready. And the way that you become future ready is that you challenge ideas and assumptions and you think differently. So where am I going with all this? Well, instead of trying to build consensus as a leader, I think it's very important to create a culture of disagree, but unite. And so what that means is that, let's say you are a leader inside the organization and you have a direction that you want to move the company in or a direction you want to move the team in. You share that with other members of your team. You get some people who agree and you get some people who, very strongly disagree with you. And you have conversations and you can't get to a consensus. So what do you do if you can't get to a consensus? You need to create a culture of it's okay if we disagree, but ultimately, if I'm the leader of the team, I'm going to make the decision. And even if you disagree with me, you have to commit. So disagree, but commit. Disagree, but unite. This is especially relevant when I work with CEOs of organizations. It's relevant for CEOs or if you're a leader of a team or a leader of a function. It's not possible to always get consensus as much as you strive for it. And you need to have that as an understanding in your head and communicate with your employees that, hey, we're going to have an open debate and a conversation about this. If we don't all agree to it, just know that I expect you that even though you don't agree with the decision that I'm going to make, to be fully committed behind it and to be fully united by it. If you're not able to do that, you should not be on this team. Do we agree on that? Yes? Great. And so the reason why this is important is because the worst case scenario that'll happen is people disagree with you, and because they disagree with you, they start to sabotage. They start to make sure that the project will fail. They start to make sure that the direction that you picked is not going to, go as smoothly as possible. So by creating a culture of disagree but commit, you tell people that it's okay if we disagree on things, but once a decision is made, we all need to fully commit and get behind what that decision or that direction is. Is that something that we can all get behind? That is crucial for a leadership team, because even though you might not, again, agree on that direction, you all need to be rowing in that direction, because that's where the speed, the power, the agility, the decision making, you're not going to get to success if people disagree with you. Meanwhile, they're also drilling holes in the bottom of the boat so that water spews up. But if everyone's rowing in that same direction, even though they don't love the fact that they're rowing there, you'll get to your destination. So create that culture inside your company. It's okay to disagree, but at the end of the day, when the debate is done and the decision is made, the expectation is that you and everybody else on this team, you are going to commit to the decision that was made, to the direction that we set forth. Again, especially relevant for CEOs, but also relevant for any leader of a team or a function. So use that language with your team. Disagree, but commit, or disagree, but unite. And I can promise you that's going to make a big difference for your corporate culture. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you soon.